Hello everybody, my name is Alex and welcome to the second installment in this historical playthrough as Scotland. So at the end of the last episode we we'd fought some barbarians, we'd established our capital of Stirling, but apart from that I've got to say it was a pretty slow episode, so I think we're going to try and get through a lot more today. In regards to the historical part of the video, I have not a clue what we are actually gonna to look at the end of this video. I think we'll probably decide throughout, maybe who we bump into, etc. But I'm sure it'll say in the title or what we're going to be looking at. So let's kind of get into it. We are probably going to put less cuts in this, and we're just going to try and make as much progress as we possibly can, as quickly as possible. We've got barbarians approaching, which I'm guessing is the scout maybe, because that's the city-state unit. That's not barbarians. Right, let's just try and get our bearings. We need to choose our production in a minute, and I'm pretty sure we're going to go into a settler because I don't think we've got a second city yet, and we need one. Well, I'm sure we don't have a second city. Right, I want to attack you first. We'll take a minor defeat. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll kind of heal, and then... No, actually, let's hope they don't actually come at us. Be brave, be brave. Right, so we have our first builder here. What should we use him for? I'd quite like the stone. So I think we'll go for the stone, but we'll go for the sheeps first, because that is a good tile as it is. Sheeps. Is sheeps the plural of sheep? No, it isn't, and I know it's not, so I don't know why I'm pretending it might be. Yeah, you fortify. You're obviously going to... Ooh, you've got a promotion. That's very nice. Yes, I kind of just want to kill the barbarians. That's my current thing. Right. Have we improved 3 tiles? No, we haven't, but we're going to get that soon anyway. We'll get that because we will end up improving 3 tiles with this builder. So we're going to get the Eureka anyway. So there's not much we can do, to be honest with you, in regards to maximising our civics tree, Eurekas, etc. Did that make any sense? No, I don't think it did. Yep, let's go into a settler. I'm happy to do that. We've got a bit of cash as well. Please do not come out of there and attack the warrior. Because, no. I should have really thought about how much damage is it going to do. Is it attacked? No. We survived. Heal. Please. Don't die. We're not really in a position where we want to be losing units at this early stage. The only blessing in regards to that may be that I've only found the Dutch so far. It's not as if we've bumped into the Persians or the Greeks or the Romans or the Mongols or whatever. Somebody that we'd be pretty confident is going to launch an early attack on us. The Dutch aren't really set up to specifically do that. I'm not saying they won't or they couldn't, but I'd be a bit surprised if the Dutch launched an early attack. You can heal for a turn while the slinger catches up. Yes, another production would be lovely, and so would the extra housing. Thank you. Cool. Oh, because we pasture, horseback riding, Eureka. Pretty base stuff. I want a village. Please. Please. Villagers. I'm hoping as well, with our use of kind of the warrior, etc., we'll be able to take out some barbarian encampments. Ooh. Oh, for God's sake!
Augusta e Roma imperator Caesar Traianus sum.
What did I just say?
Qua e terra patria vocas.
Yes. What did I just say? Luckily, we've not run into the Romans yet. Who do we run into? The bloody Romans. Oh, please do not be close to us. It is an honour to meet you. Tell me of your capital. Was it founded by lost Trojans? Obviously not. Don't be a weirdo. Okay, I want to give him our capital. Oh, for God's sake. Look how close they are. Okay, so that's +1 era score at least. At least by meeting the Romans at this stage, not very angry people. The bad news is that they are actually closer than I would have liked by quite a distance. I would have liked them to have been over here somewhere, not at the other side of the mountains. But you know, as we explored in the last episode, in the historical bit, the Scottish are more than capable of fighting the Romans back, of beating them back, and not taking any crap from them. So that's what we're going for. We're going for some kind of real Scottish fight here. There will be speeches if there is a war. There will definitely be speeches. Probably not in a Scottish accent, because my attempt at that would be so bad, people would undoubtedly get offended. So we'll not be doing that. But there will be speeches. I will write a speech if the Romans go to war with us. Why am I saying this? Because now I actually have to do it. No, don't go on there. It'd give you a better view, but I don't want to... Oh no, bugger it. Might as well. Yeah, I'm aware we've met him. Oh, Leven... Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, it's the first major civilization to meet Leventa. We have got an envoy there. How nice. Which will give us bonus faith, I believe. Yay, +2 faith in the capital, helping us get towards that Pantheon. The only reason I mean, Pantheons are nice, but I want the era score from it as well. That's the major reason. Right, cool. Bloody Romans. Let's build. I hope we make them build a wall. Build a wall, Romans. Keep us out. That should be the strategy. Why are we worrying about the Romans? Let's make the Romans worried about us. Yeah, go that way. Well, I think we're going to carry on with our kind of plans to carry on founding early settlements. We do need a couple. You're healing up nicely. I was thinking, because we found the natural wonder down here in the last episode, that it makes sense to put a city around there. So that's definitely on the cards as well. We've got this river down here. Essentially everything around here we are claiming as our own. The Dutch can naff off. It's all ours. Either by hook or by crook. We shall take it if we have to. We shall attack them. Maybe in celebration of Scottish values, I could give a Gordon Brown speech. Is that something you'd like to see? Let me know in the comments, because do I really want to give a Gordon Brown speech? No. Definitely not. Move into there, and hopefully they'll come at us. Bring them out, Slinger can deal with them pretty easy. Yeah, cool. No, don't take on a barbarian encampment, you are simply a scout. Should we put you on auto-explore, maybe? That'd make more sense, wouldn't it? They always seem to die on auto-explore, though. They always seem to kind of walk into terrible areas and just, oh yeah, I'm not bothered, I'm just going to die. Right, what tiles are we working here then? We should definitely be working the 2 improved ones, which we are. They are both very nice tiles. 3 production, 2 pop growth at this stage is always delightful. Wow, delightful. What a word. I'd like the amenity there, but we're not going to get it, are we? And I don't really want to buy a tile at this stage, with the Romans just over the hill. By hill, I mean big hill, mountain. So we could build some more mines. Or thinking. Think. Mines are good for production. Production is good for everything. Okay, I think we'll probably build another mine. Oh yes! This is what I wanted to happen. No, they've stayed in the... Of course they've stayed in the encampment.
That's the positive aspect of trade, I suppose. The world gets stirred up together.
Cool. Do you want to change any policies at this time? Probably not to these ones. Yep, got a trade route, but we're going to focus on expand... Oh no, I know what we need to build. We need to build a farm. Forget the mines, the farms are more important. We definitely need a farm. We could actually grab the rice, but I'm not going to. I'm going to build a farm there. Right then. So in regards to our second settlement, no. I was thinking of going up there, but I'm very, very wary the Romans are there. and that's not desirable. Alternatively, we could go down here. We've got some nice campus locations. That'll get a couple of adjacent science bonuses, which would be very nice. I think that's probably best, isn't it, to actually go down here. Right, let's have a look around then. Where do we want to put this? Do we want to try and squeeze 2 settlements here? Or are we happy with the 1? Well, we can't go that far south, can we? Because look. Look at all this. Ah, loyalty. Right, so we can't even go that far south. Naff. That had grabbed the luxury resources, which is always a good thing. Horse, if we put it around there, we could grab some horses as well. Okay, join me in a second when I think we will have moved the settler to where I want it to be. Right then, so where we currently are now is we've moved our settlers down from Sterling, but we've done a couple of things in the meantime as well. So if we look at the historical timeline, which is going to be made of use to demonstrate what we've done. So we went through them, didn't we? But we have cleared both the barbarian encampment. So and that gave us a combined total of 4 era score, 2 from each. So we cleared the one over there, and we also killed the scout. Obviously, we're now in a little bit of trouble because there is a barbarian scout which is on alert. So we're going to have to move the warrior back and probably produce a slinger. Will be our next thing to do after that build is completed. And we also cleared this one down here. We're just mopping up the remnants of that force, of that encampment with the slinger, and then we'll be in a good position. So we've also moved the settler down, and I chose to settle here. Obviously, next to a river is always good. But the other reason I chose to settle here was because it grabs as much land, really, as possible, almost, from the Dutch. I wanted to make sure we expand down here and we don't just let the Dutch claim all this territory. It's also a good place because we are going to be able to grab the cocoa, and we should also be able... I thought there was dyes, I am mistaken, but that's alright. With the builder that's going to be produced in Sterling, we're going to be able to work this stone, and we're also going to probably grab the rice, which is going to help it grow pretty quickly. That's also going to be a decent tile for a campus, a couple of adjacency bonus, and we can probably build around that, okay. So, I'm pretty happy with that. We've got some stone and things around, so let's found our second city of Haddington. I've never heard of Haddington before. Maybe that could be something we could look at the end of the video. I'm sure we'll see. Right, what should we produce in it then? I don't really want to we're gonna get a builder, so it doesn't need to build itself a builder. Maybe we could be looking at a monument, because I would quite like the loyalty in Haddington. Obviously we've got the Dutch down there, so maybe a monument could be quite good. Monuments have changed since the base game as well, so instead of just providing culture, it now provides +1 loyalty per turn in the city, and if the city already has maximum loyalty, it also provides an additional 1 culture. So that's lovely, so I think we may go down that route. Sterling's got an absolute ton of production. It's got like 15 production, which is like amazing at this stage. So, I wonder if that's because it's reasonably happy. So, yeah, that's pretty good. We're moving things around. Let's carry on then. Carry on. Okay, I'm not singing because I've probably got the worst singing voice you've ever heard. Now. Kill them! Kill! We could probably finish them off with the warrior here. Are we happy to use the warrior? I think we are. Yeah. Decisive victory. Nice. Kill them. Battered. Absolutely battered by his hammer. How exciting. Please don't run away and tell everybody where we are. We don't need the grief right now. In response to that, I am going to start work on an archer. I think then we'll go into the trader as well. Also, we've completed a couple of techs. I've started researching bronze working as well because I want to know what iron is, and we're also doing mysticism. Oh, we founded a pantheon. Oh, we founded a pantheon. For some reason, I forgot about that. Apologies. We're doing mysticism. I think though we will probably move on to early empire now. For some reason, I thought we'd not founded a pantheon. Apologies. I want early empire because I want colonialism colonial... Here we go. Colonization. Colonials... Whatever. I want to colonise everything. I want to be able to speak as well. That would be quite useful. Right, you want to come down here. We could work another farm. Right, what? So, alright, we want the rice there and we want to work the stone. And I think we'll be pretty happy as a base to do that. So maybe we could work another farm tile and try and give Sterling a little bit more growth. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll move on. Obviously, not all these tiles can be worked yet. But that'll be fine. Oh, really, we should have worked the mine. Oh well, let's move on. Let's forget about that. It was on the way. Oh, yay! Tribal village! Oh, God. What? What is this? Right, you just skip a turn, please, and then hopefully they'll get off the tribal village. I do not want to engage them in combat. If we don't need to fight, let's not fight with the scout. Let's not risk losing it. Oh, bloody hell. Where are you running off to? Okay, so I think we'll kind of just move you back up in this direction for the moment. Should have worked that tile instead. Oh well, let's move on. Go to the stone. We need to grow our city to at least 6 population to trigger the Eureka for early Empire. That could be a way away. Maybe we can change this to get more growth. No, we can't. Bugger. I'm thinking a granary could be very useful. Keep exploring. In fact, no. Heal first. Don't want to lose the scouts. If we lose the scouts, we'll be in a little bit of trouble. Well, we won't, but I like scouts. They're quite useful. They bring you nice random bonuses. There we go. Now we'll just kind of walk around you. If you attack us, that's your problem. We should be able to defend ourselves adequately. Oh, cool. We've got bronze working, which is nice. So now that will reveal all of the iron around the map. And as everybody knows, we all want iron. Please, 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 can we have iron for once in one of my games? Please. Right, none there. None there. None there. Oh, wow. There is some up there, which we maybe could grab. We could probably do with scouting up there, then. Oh, bloody hell. Why couldn't we just have a nice bit of iron really close to it? I bet everybody else has got iron, haven't they? Right, don't get bitter. Don't get bitter. Just carry on. Right, so... what's happened recently is a scout came, they pillaged that. We're about to repair that actually with a builder. They pillaged that. We also need to think about our yield in sterling. So I think we want to grab the wheat. I think we want to grab the wheat pretty quickly for the growth. And we also want to grab the cocoa. But maybe we're growing there and... yes. Alright, in 9 turns our borders will grow there anyway. So it's probably worth just saving our cash for the time being. And grabbing that when we can. So I think probably the best thing to do is now we've repaired that, we shall move forward and grab the wheat. Yeah. Alright, 90 gold. It's not going to break our bank at this point. Good. So you can move up there. We'll make sure we grab that. I'm also going to send probably the warrior up there as well. No, change of plan. I'll send the scout and I'll bring the warrior back to the city. What else have we done? Not much. I think we've just kind of been plodding along, really. Oh! Have we got... right, whatever. Have we got our first... I'm sure we do. Do we have a governor yet? I thought we did. Oh no, we don't even have a governor yet. Because we haven't got a governor title yet. Which is poor. Do we get one with this one? No. Alright, well that's fine. I'm not upset. Oh, we do. We get one with Early Empire. That's what we're going for at the minute anyway. And we should actually get the Eureka for that next turn. That should be 40%. I think we can switch our civic research here. Because the 40% Eureka should probably finish that off. Let's go for mysticism. Let's get that envoy. Envoys to city-states were always a good thing. Another thing I've done is I have got the trader moving between Haddington and Stirling to try and get that to grow as quickly as possible, and the monument's getting done slowly but surely. We want pottery because we want to be able to build a granary, so that'll be our next port of call. So it's suggesting an encampment. Now I'm not going to go for an encampment. I'm going to start work on our third settler. And I'm going to do that because I want that third city up as quickly as possible. Obviously, why else would I be doing that? Right, okay, that's fine. Next turn. Where are you, scout? Alright, you're kind of running away from a barbarian scout, that's fine. Yes! Cool. Right, so the growing number of citizens in your lands dream of having an empire. Ooh, an empire.
Look back over the past.
That's the dream,
its
people.
Changing empires that rose and fell. And you?
Yeah, whatever, Sean. So, what we're going to do is I think we're probably going to take both of these out if we can. Well, we're definitely going to take that out because we are not building builders. What we are producing right now is settlers, so we're going to put that in. We're going to put colonisation in. Do we want to leave discipline in? I'm kind of thinking there's not much point, but then I'm thinking what else should we put in? We're not really building any military units either at this stage. Loyalty's fine. Okay. Maybe that's not the right decision, but I'm going to keep that in just in case we come across any barbarians. You'll be fine, don't worry about it. As soon as we get the cocoa, you'll be loving life. It's only 6 turns now, so it has actually gone down because the city has grown. Right, we'll look at that in a minute. Yep, fine. Right, so the settlers shouldn't take quite as long to produce now because we have got early empire in. We know what we're doing with the builders. Let's grab our first governor of the game! Woo! See, look how excited I am about this. So, first of all, I've tended to go either for my first governor with Victor, because he's very good for defending your cities, and that's probably something we need to take into consideration with the Romans on our borders. Makes me very nervous. I know they could turn, but I think we've got enough cash, and I think we've probably got a big enough army if we kind of buy some units and build them quickly, that he may not be needed. So I'm kind of going away from him. The next one is Imani, who I've used a lot in the early game. She's very useful. She can be assigned to a city-state for 2 envoys, which allows you to get Caesarium, which I think that would be quite a nice bonus for us to having a city-state, maybe at Lisbon. And so I'm quite keen to maybe do that. Who else could we have? Again, we're not going for a religious game, so the Cardinal seems a bit strange, be a strange decision at this point. Magnus the Steward. I like that, but I think she could become useful, but not at this stage. I think in the not too distant future we should probably go and try and grab her. Not as in kidnap, not that kind of grab, I mean just kind of recruit her. Yeah, that'd be nice, but right now it's not going to make a massive difference. I think we'll go for Imani. Yeah, Imani. Cool. And I want to actually think about where I want to put you at. Right, hang on a minute. Let's have a think. So we're going to these city-states, because I think it probably makes sense to put her in a city-state. Right, so we don't actually have 3 envoys at Lisbon, which is fine. And we don't have 1 envoy, sorry, at Lisbon. Okay, we're not going to be constructing the government plaza just yet either, so we're not going to get the kind of quest and the envoy for that. What I am thinking though is we get an envoy from mysticism. So if we put Imani or whatever her name is in Lisbon, then put the envoy from there, we'll get +3, +4 gold, would be absolutely delightful at this stage of the game in the capital. It'd boost our income to 7 per turn. Oh no, what am I thinking? Why am I no, Alex, sort your head out. Right, no, we'll get by just putting 1 envoy in there, we'll get +4 gold. So we could do that anyway. Well, what's the Caesarean bonus? What's your Caesarean bonus? Alright. Okay, so yeah. So envoys and... yeah. Your trader units are immune to being plundered on water tiles. Well, that's a bit pointless for us right now, isn't it? The city state, yeah. Oh, hang on. Gain ownership of all the city's resources. 2 rice. Not really worth it. I think we will put the spare envoy in there, though. I think that'd make sense. Right, where's Valletta? That's cool. That'd be quite good to have on our side. Buildings in encampment districts. Right, we don't have much faith. I'm trying to think where's best to deploy her. I would quite like to be the Caesarean of Valletta, simply because it'd give us a little bit more of a defence against Rome. And I'm very, very aware how aggressive he can be. So I think we'll put her in Valletta just to give us a little bit more of a kind of safety net right now. Governors. Can we scroll over, please? Assign Valletta. Cool. And then we'll put... that'll take it up to 3, so it should actually make us the Caesarean, at least temporarily. And then we'll put the spare one in Lisbon, which will be lovely. Because then we'll get monies. Yeah, we'll get +4 gold in the capital, which will be lovely. Actually, will be quite nice at this early stage.
Wie handel weigert,
Oh, shut up,
denkt
woman.
vaak dat hij maar van ons kan pakken wat hij wil.
You know what?
Hij heeft het flink mis.
When I first saw you on the game, I didn't think you'd be Mardy. Oh, but you are. Right, sorry about that. A guy literally, he pulled up in his van with the delivery outside my house, and I was like, oh god, here we go. I'm gonna have to, like, answer the door now. But he ran up the bloody drive with it like it was hot potato or something. I'm like, what you got in the... what's in the box that you really want to run away and don't hold it? So, yeah. That's reassuring, isn't it? Anyway, so Wilhelmina is being Mardy, as I recall. Yeah, I thought that she was going to be really nice. All she seems to do is get peed off with me. Whatever. I'm going to trade with you if you start being a Mardy horse, am I? Scout. Yeah, you keep moving. Right, I think everything's kind of moving itself now, so we'll just let them get on with it, really. We want to get some districts up as well pretty soon. Districts. Ah, you're blocking my path nearly. How long? Okay, 4 turns. We should be near enough back down by then. Yep. Build the farm. That should help growth. 3 food, 1 production. Nice. So what tiles are we using? Bugger that production. Yeah, there we go. I'd rather have that extra bit of growth. I'd rather Sterling start growing, really. We really need the amenity. We really do need the amenity. Right, you can stay there. Please bring me a nice village. We're also now, by the way, not going to be in a dark age, which is going to be very nice. We're not going to be in a golden age either, because we're just not far enough down that kind of tree yet. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, who's built? Oh, I was going to build that.
Mysticism
but we don't
is
have
the
anywhere to build
mistake
it.
of an accidental and individual symbol for a universal one.
Cool. Well, we'll not be changing our policies for that because we can't. And even if we could, I probably still wouldn't. Right. What do we want here then? What would be quite useful to us? Drama and poetry. I don't think we'll be going for that yet. Military tradition. I'd like the flanking bonuses. I think they could be possibly useful. I think we'll go military tradition, simply because although state workforce does reward a governor title, we could get the Eureka for that first. We'll get that. Lisbon, Bring me the money! Yay. 4 more gold per turn. That's going to over more than double our income. How exciting. Oh, what are you scouting here for? I don't like it when Rome scouts me. It tends to mean something bad's about to happen. Wouldn't be like Civ, would it? A random early war. Yes! Please give me some money. I'd like money, please. It'd make me feel a lot happier in life. We could technically... yeah, it won't do that much harm. Move up, have a look what's up here. And then we can think about probably founding a city as well. With the... yeah, that in fact... yes, because that's a little bit of a... what is it? A lake. I thought it was a lake. Because there is a lake there, that's good territory to found a settlement. My only worry is it'd lack a little bit of production, but we'll see what's a bit further on. It's going to have plenty of growth. It's going to be completely opposite to Sterling. Dun, 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 dun. That'd be a really good place for a campus.
Ditissima stui regiones dipendas ostibus dauisti. Non propagatio adio te terret.
You'll be claiming bugger all, mate, so keep your nose out. Wow, and he's even friendly with us. What does that say?
No man ever wetted clay and then left it. As if
now can build a granary if we so desire to, and I'm sure we will in the not too distant future. Alright. Writing. Because we are kind of just trying to get ahead in science. That's my plan, by the way. That is the overall plan. Let me through. Oh, settle done? Nice. Right, where do we send it? I'm not keen on gonna grab that just yet. Oh, good. We've claimed some more of this territory. I could forward settle them. I could really forward settle them and then just stick a governor in there. That might not be the worst idea. You put a governor in there, the loyalty will be fine. Especially if we put it there. What else we're getting though? We're getting the dyes, which would be nice. We probably, well, we could possibly end up with some more cocoa, although the Romans could claim it. But the dyes would be the main thing, and it'd be in reach. Oh no, it wouldn't. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3. It would be in reach of the iron, although that would be quite. Oh, barbarian encampment. Great. That's quite ambitious. I think the biggest question I'll ask myself in this position is, who would I rather have it, me or the Dutch? And that's a pretty simple answer because it's definitely me. They've got all this. They've got silver and stuff. Again, we'd be near the mountains as well. Maybe not. Oh, we would be. Yeah, we'd be in reach of the mountains to kind of put a campus somewhere. That could be good. That could be nice. And I think it's also quite defendable. The Romans, yeah, they could come through there maybe, because we can't actually see exactly how the mountains are set out. And we can definitely defend from the Dutch. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to be ballsy. I think we're just going to plonk it down there. I'm pretty happy. Nice bit of production with the deers. We've got rice, we've got dyes. It's a decent place for a settlement. And I'm going to claim it. Sorry, Netherlands. I really am sorry. It'll not happen again, honestly. I probably told you that last time. Oh, this is... we want to settle up here as well. Wow. Let's keep spamming the settlers out then. We'll save a little bit of cash because I want to be careful. Our army kind of expands with us. Oh, damn. Why don't you not give me money? At least it gives us a little bit of era score, which is always nice. I'd rather have had money though. Oh, cool. Because we got the Eureka for that, we've got an envoy in Leventa. Well, that takes up to 2. We already had 1, so that's fine. Okie dokie. Yep. That's a picture of someone's dog. Dun, 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 dun. It's recommended an encampment, and I'd have to agree it wouldn't be the worst idea. But as I said, settler time. The only problem is it's going to hold Sterling back, but I think I'm willing to kind of compromise Sterling for the time being. Yeah, We are. We're not bothered. We're willing to compromise it to grab some more cities. Once we get a couple more, Sterling will be free to build whatever it so desires. Yeah. We'll send you to the warrior. The warrior can link up with you, then we can move down. In fact, no. Let's send the warrior down first. Claim the land. Cool. On your bike, son. Right. Ooh! Oh, cool! Yes! I forgot about this. But because we are the new Caesarean, or the first Caesarean, we have now got bonus era score, which is delightful. I'm just writing that down because I was going to put a break. Well, I put a break in there for about 10 seconds. But yes, because Imani has made us the Caesarean, an extra 2 era score. Yay, how exciting. Oh, we've got another... Okay, yeah. Governor established in Valletta, which we know. Okay, we're not actually that far off here. I'm not quite sure how we'd make up the numbers to 24. We'd probably need a little bit of luck. But... Oh, look at that. Look at all them units. This is exactly why I wanted to be the Caesarean here. That shores us up. That really does shore us up from this stage, from this kind of side of things, if we can carry on being the Caesarean. So that's nice. That's nice. Right, you can keep oh, cool. That is great land. We could probably get a couple of settlements around here as well. So, yeah, we're going to be pretty happy. We're also going to grab iron with the next one. Good stuff. Right, let's kind of advance a bit now. We'll probably lose the Caesarean of Valletta pretty much instantly, but we'll keep working on it. I think we definitely want to be on our side, at least for now. Good. What a position we are in here. I mean, I've been trying to block this settler from coming up and claiming this territory which we want to put our third city down in. But then look what's kind of appeared. An opportunity to steal the Dutch settler. Oh dear. And it is a good opportunity. So I'm tempted to do it, you know. I'm tempted. I know they've got a lot of troops down here, and I know that'll not sit well with them in the long run. But if we nick that Dutch settler, we can go and found our city over here. I'm also building settlers in Haddington. So, is that what it's called? Yes. So we could make another city over there. We've got some settlers in Stirling. We'll be in a really good position. The only thing is can we defend? Or will it end up backfiring? My worry is it'll end up backfiring. Because we've only got a warrior down here. We've got a scout. Yes, we've got the archer in Haddington. But I know they've got a ton of warriors. I've seen them as we move the scout through here. They've got about 4 or 5. So we'd have to very quickly mobilise ourselves against them. We won't have time to build walls or anything. So that's the problem. That is the kind of crucial debate right now in my head. I think the first thing we'll do is found this city and see how angry they get. We're quite amusing. Mine. Edinburgh! Or Edinburgh as it's spelt for some reason. But yeah. That's our third city, and it's going to be pretty decent. We just need to make sure we grab all the tiles. Oh, do we kidnap the settlers? Do we steal them? Settlers are so valuable in civilization games. It almost seems like a waste not to steal them. We've got enough money to actually buy an archer. We buy an archer, we move this one down. Decisions. We've also got the scout, which although is pretty crap, it's better than nothing, isn't it? Right, you can just kind of slow build a builder. I'm so tempted to do it. It's a light warmongering penalty as well because it's so early in the game. Yeah, do you know what? Let's just bloody gamble. Oh, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Hopefully they'll not kill us straight away. Yeah, let's just do it. Aha!
Uw verraderlijke agressie zal geen
well, them
succes
settlers are now
kennen.
mine for the time being.
Nederland, houd stand!
Shut up. Right, we've got 10 turns to ride it out. Steal. Can we hold on? We can't actually move them yet, can we? No, but I think we should be alright to hold on to them. Right. Put that in there. Then they can't get across. Yep. Yep. Right, have you worked on the cocoa yet? Oh no, we need irrigation, for Christ's sake. Oh, 5 turns, not that bad. Right. First thing we're going to do in Edinburgh is purchase a archer, which is going to make me feel a little bit more comfortable. We just need to ride the storm, people. That's what we need to do. Early wars are never kind of a good thing, especially if the Romans kind of seize upon this opportunity and think, oh yes, I know it'll be a good idea. We'll be the snake. Well, to be fair, we've been the real snake. Dun, 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 dun. Right. You're just gonna have to... no you don't, actually. No. No, no, no. Oh, we need bloody irrigation. I can't believe we've not got irrigation. Right, let's go for it now. Let's forget, I know writing's only got 1 turn left. But we're not going to be building any campuses at the minute anyway, are we? Because we are going to be fighting a war. Please hold on to this. This is not going to end well. Right, we need... Oh, you are joking. You've not actually targeted the scout, have you? Oh my god, they actually have. I think he might die. I hope the dog survives. Oh no, man, he's actually survived. Lol. Right, first things first, let's run away. Run. How far can the settlers go? Just get out of there, right? I think we'll probably send you over here. Where's that encampment? Or is it gone? There was a barbarian encampment. I can't see it on the maps, I'm presuming it's gone. Right, so you just run away for now. Make sure we're getting out of there. You can kind of bugger off up here. Right, you can go up there. That's fine. Stay there, defend. We've also got the other archer coming down. So that'll be nice. You're going to have to wait for us to get irrigation because I'm a blithering idiot. Right, what do we do with this settler then? I want to kind of put it somewhere I think it's going to be safe. And I want to grab the iron. So you can kind of make your way up there. Build units. That's the best policy right now. Build units quickly. We could build an encampment, but we're not going to. Build a spear. Spice it up a bit. And then we'll send this warrior down. Oh god, yeah. They've got that. Right. You're going to try and trash things, aren't you? Let's get that builder in the city. Just so you can't do anything. As much as I don't want to do this, I'm going to bring you back as well. Right, okay. So I think... Oh my god, this recording session has been over 1 hour and 10 minutes nearly. I think we're going to end it here. But we're in a very, very interesting place. We've nicked the settlers from the Dutch. They're going to try and come at us. We're going to be like, no thanks, pal. We're going to defend ourselves. It's going to be great. It's going to be glorious. And I might just prepare a speech for a future episode. Will I have time to record another one this morning? I think I probably will. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm looking forward to jumping back into this game and hopefully surviving. Yeah, let's get on to the historical look video, bit of the video. And I have not a clue what this will be on. But yeah, let's have a look. As we prepare ourselves for war in the game, it makes sense to choose this moment to look at one of the, if not the biggest and bloodiest battle ever fought on Scottish soil, and I think for that, possibly British soil as well. In this battle, the Scots were facing their old enemy, the English, in the final battle between the two kingdoms. The name of this battle, the Battle of Pinkie. The battle was part of the Rough Wooing, which was possibly the largest understatement ever in history. The Rough Wooing, wow. Which was a military campaign to force a marriage between Mary Queen of Scots, someone I'm sure who will return later in this series, and the new King of England, Edward VI. This would have united both crowns, and it's also important to say that it's the English trying to press for this, not the Scottish. So at the battle, the Scottish army, a force of around 22 to 30,000 men, estimates vary, as they always do with battles at this time, that was commanded by James Hamilton, the Earl of Arran. He was the regent for the young Mary Queen of Scots, who was only 4 years old at this stage. The English army, a smaller force of around 17,000 men, and crucially though, with the support of 30 warships, was led by the Duke of Somerset, otherwise known as Edward Seymour, the King's Regent. If you think about it, good Duke, bad Duke, it's all about that, good Duke, bad Duke. Essentially, Somerset was running England at this stage due to the King's young age of just 9 years old. In early September 1547, Somerset enters Scotland and heads north with the aim of forcing the marriage between Edward and Mary. And on the 10th of September, the two forces met at the Battle of Pinkie Cleugh, near the town of Musselburgh. Crucially, the battle was fought around the River Esk, which held significance in the fact that the Roman bridge which crossed it provided the only possible crossing point of the English on their way to Edinburgh. The Scottish needed to stop them in their tracks and prevent them from crossing the bridge. The battle was also the first time on British soil that a commander used his naval artillery to support his land-based army. And from the off, the English gained the upper hand by utilising this naval artillery advantage. They managed to destroy a large part of the Scottish left wing while driving the remainder into the centre of the Scottish army, which caused chaos in the Scottish centre. Meanwhile, although an English cavalry charge failed on the Scottish right wing, it delayed the Scots enough to prevent them moving to higher ground, which Somerset really did not want to happen. Following this, it all gets very, very bloody, and the Scottish are faced with fire from multiple sides, from cannon, from artillery and archers, and what is essentially the prelude to early modern rifles, but I can't pronounce it. Just know the European mercenaries in the English army, if you do a bit more research, they were using them. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. So, under all this fire, and it's just horrific, the Scots break ranks and flee. They are cut down by the English as they retreat, leading to an enormously large 10,000 Scottish deaths in comparison to a couple of hundred English. This is an horrific day for the Scots and has become known as Black Saturday. But even though the English won the battle, the Rough Wooing proves an unsuccessful campaign for them, as the young Mary she gets smuggled off to France to marry a French prince, and the English occupation of southern Scotland proves to be too expensive and difficult to maintain. Somerset's successor, after he was deposed, for numerous reasons, Northumberland, retreats the English from Scotland, leaving the English with very little to show for their victory, and the Scottish with a huge number of dead. Although this isn't perhaps a great victory, which would be like, yes, we'll motivate ourselves into the next episode, I think it's quite an important battle, and it was something I definitely wanted to include in this kind of History of Scotland playthrough. Next time, though, we will look at some great victories, I promise you. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in part 3.